Now, Prince Harry has kicked off his visit to Lesotho. The Duke of Sussex arrived yesterday with his charity, which focuses on vulnerable youth. Now, joining us to discuss this further is my colleague Rapelang Radebe, who's in Lesotho for us. Good evening, Rapelang. So, the Prince arrived yesterday, and it coincides, of course, with the celebration of 200 years since the formation of the Basotho nation. Just talk us through his diary. What is he there to do?
Yes, good evening to you. Fortunately, it's a very converted trip. He has tried everything in his power so that we cannot get anywhere close to his diary. But our sources very close told us that he spent some time with the Sentabalo, which is the charity that he runs with King Seiso. He also spent some quality time, I think, with his mentor, Chief Seiso, which is the chief of Matsi, and the royal family as a whole. He wanted this to be as private as possible because I think we know he's scarce with the media apparently. But we have seen pictures, we have seen happy faces meeting the Prime Minister as he enjoys his time, I think, in Lesotho.
This is, of course, not his first time in Lesotho. He first came there in 2004 on a gap year, and he's continued to come ever since. What have most residents said about his visit this time around? Is there great excitement?
There is a great excitement in as much as not much of the public is allowed to have access to him. But remember, Lesotho is very significant to him because he came in one of the most difficult times after the passing of his mother. And he spent some time with the brother. So Lesotho is quite close to him, and his relationship with the chief of Matsi has built that rapport. Remember, he was one of the very few who got the invitation at his wedding. So I think there are groups of people that have been selected, very close community, that can be able to share his visit as he comes. We hope he might have a surprise visit during the independence, that they're keeping the cards as close as possible to their heart.
I'm sure you and a number of people in Lesotho are hoping that there would be that surprise. But beyond this, talk to us about celebrations now as you mark 200 years since the founding of the Basotho nation.
Yes, absolutely. Today we saw the hoisting of the flag, which officially marks a week long of celebrations. It will culminate on Friday, coinciding with Lesotho celebrating 56th year of the independence. So this will be a culmination, remembering Basotho as a nation for 200 years, but now also enjoying time of independence. It's quite a long weekend of festivities. We will see Basotho from across the 10 districts, Basotho from regions of Southern Africa, even other high profile, we were told, a few high delegation, high-ranking members, perhaps even heads of state might show up in Lesotho.
Rapelang, the Prince is also expected to come to South Africa. Do you at least know, in as much as you say that his diary is top secret, do you know when exactly he's expected to arrive in South Africa, though?
I tried to get hold of that information. They deliberately do not want us to have hold of it. Remember, Johannesburg is a different jungle altogether. As soon as anyone has a hint of where he is, it might be a totally different story. So they keep it very close to their chest. But if anything comes, I will share the link.
Most certainly, we trust you to keep us updated on everything that takes place as Basotho celebrate 56 years of independence and 200 years since the founding of the Basotho nation. That is our colleague Rapelang Radebe in Lesotho for us.